where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Across from him, the Saints head coach, Kellen Moore. His guys were winners a week ago, trying to make it 2 in a row in this one. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg. He'll look to throw here. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down. Rattler now back to throw. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. Now Kamara. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go again here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. And if he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Demario Davis there on the play.
2 yards on the
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. Open man, he's got Agnew. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punt.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
That's caught. Ray McLeod. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. With that, he hits the 20 mark for touchdowns on the year.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
It's the score, Falcons 7, Saints 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is taken in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Saints offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Set, ready. 52 blue. Set.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take these forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw, it's Rattler. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a 1st down to go with it.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. Taking on defenders. Plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. To throw is Penix. And And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Penix on third down. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. Penix now going to keep it on the zone read. And sensing no escape, he gives himself up behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On third down, Penix. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start first and 10. On the give, this is Kamara. And he's got it to the 14-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. It's second down. In motion is Hill. Here's Rattler. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Ready. Come on, set. Yellow, 22.
Throwing is Rattler. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And he's been a huge factor in the passing game all season long. In fact, he leads all NFL running backs in receiving yards. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger.
On the option, here's Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 2.
Great job here by the defense, making sure that they have one defender responsible for the running back and one responsible for the quarterback. In this case, they decide to give it to the back. He's taken down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Just seems nowadays, Mike, there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
On play action, Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Isaiah Foskey. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
It is 3rd and long.
3rd down.
Another run here for Robinson. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry. 4th down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal.
A 24-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Falcons go out to a 10-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Rattler now back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. That goes for 58. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Shaheed in motion. Throwing now is Rattler. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's in. Foster Moreau. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jamal Agnew now to return. There's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and as we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, there he is, right among the best in the league. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this one past the 20 to the 21.
And the Falcons first
Now
down.
Penix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
The 12-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I understand the call here, Mike. You find yourself in a 4th and short. You have a play on that call sheet that you feel great all week about, but it's the defense that comes up huge with a big stop and now sets their offense up with a short field.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Come on, 38.
A gain of 12. First down, Saints.
Now Rattler going to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16. New Orleans, third and final timeout, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready. 50, green, ready, go.
Hill drops to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Ravens in the AFC North. And it's the veteran Aaron Rodgers. 56 yards, touchdown. The Steelers are in as the division champs. They finish off the regular season in style. Next up, it's the rematch of last year's NFC title game. Commanders-Eagles from the Link in Philly. And this is Isaiah Likely. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Commanders will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. And this is a touchdown. With that, a look here at the playoff picture in the NFC here in this final week of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Agnew on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The Falcons offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play action. It's Penix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Algier. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third and 2. And Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
Now Algier. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. His defense all over this one, making him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. It's just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Penix on third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's already well on his way to the Pro Bowl and very likely an all-pro selection, too. That last catch moving him past 1,500 yards on the campaign.
34-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Carl Granderson in for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Algier. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Algier. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. And here's Bijan. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the full.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get.
A 21-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons going to take the lead. It's now 13-10. All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
In motion goes Cooks. Now, faking the give. This pass right side taken in by Cooks. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Here we go.
In motion is Hill. Looking to throw. Rattler. Here, a short one to Taysom Hill. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. Shaheed in motion. They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Throwing is Rattler. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. James Pierce, he gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Right side, catch made by McLeod.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
We're going to go play action with Penix. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far,
Still second down.
and it draws the flag. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together.
New lineman plays it now.
But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Let's go now. Check six.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Set, hunt. Sit, ready. Motion.
Here's Rattler. He'll step up and run. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
On play action. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Elijah Cansey able to pursue and drop him for a big loss on 2nd and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Shaheed with the catch. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
Saints field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Ray McLeod on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. We'll see how much usage they want to give him here in Week 18. But he is the NFL's leader in receiving yards among running backs. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his tight end, Cotoriano. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, Penix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Big Sheldon Rankin. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to fourth down. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Now Rattler going to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now is Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. The Saints will punt this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
2nd and 12.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 12 yards to go.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. Open man left side. He's got it. They pick up 17 through the air. First down, Atlanta.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. To throw again, it's Penix. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield.
Incomplete.
And that will lead to a second down.
To second and 10.
Let's go now. 19 seconds. 19. Pass to 60.
Throwing again, it's Penix. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got it to London. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 47 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, first and goal.
Lightning 18. Kill. Size coming to go street. Lightning 18.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this time, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Rattler now back to throw. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Looking to throw. Rattler. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out.
Let's go. 45. Right. Cut. Go.
Shaheed in motion. Here's Kamara. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance and contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
A penalty marker is down as he gets up close to the 35, but this one might be coming back a bit. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
28-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
We'll go play action now. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down. Left side, he's got McLeod. Oh, he's going to be taken down, and now they've got to spike it or get the field goal team out here quickly.
2nd down at the Saints 30.
So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Ready. 10 black, 10. Hunt.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Opposite.
Throwing is Rattler. This one's caught at the 4. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Down.
Here's Rattler. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Morgan Fox in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. From a little further back, here's second and goal. Now Rattler going to throw, and they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Hayden Ellis in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to get a leg up in the OT. This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. Forced out wide. Now deep ball for London. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here is Penix. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. He'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
For a Falcons. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Pete Werner. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Penix over the middle, That's made by Mooney. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
This one complete to Washington. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. It is 2nd and 6.
At the Saints' 10-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
To throw again, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.